We live in one of the most natural states in the nation, but why is Arkansas ranked #1 as the most obese state? With the fitness world taking a more prevalent standing in today's news, how can our state be the most obese of them all? Today I will go over the benefits of eating healthy and exercise versus not eating healthy and being a couch potato, healthy food alternatives, and how nutrition plays into our everyday life and how it plays into our advancing age and our future. According to the Food and Nutrition book, nutrition is defined as the study of nutrition in foods and in the body, and sometimes the human study of human behaviors related to food. Many people think that they are making the best choices for food, but are you the one who thinks that certain foods and exercise every now and again will balance out? Well, think again. So some of the benefits of eating healthy may reduce the chance of cancer, type 2 diabetes, heart attack, stroke, and lowering of blood pressure. And some of the benefits of exercising, the recommended allowance is 30 minutes a day, and it helps control of your weight, the risk of a heart attack, reduced risk of cancer, strengthening your bones and muscles, and improving mental health and your mood. So some of the disadvantages to eating poorly is being overweight, high blood pressure, heart disease and stroke, depression, and eating disorders. And some of the disadvantages of being a couch potato, which is not exercising, is increased risk of high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, anxiety and depression, and cancer. One of the most common problems of buying food is not knowing what to look at when reading the labels and what things mean. So today we're going to actually look at a nutrition label and some of the 4 main things that you should look for on a nutrition label. So as you can see, on the right side of the screen, well, it would be your left side, is a old nutrition facts label. The FDA and USDA, so the Food and Drug Administration, and United States Department of Agriculture, which is in charge of our food, they are making changes to the nutrition label. So by, I believe it's 2018, they are going to strive to have all foods nutrition facts labels looking like the one that has the more bold numbers. And so what to look for in a nutrition facts label. First of all, you're going to look at the serving size, which influences the number of calories and all of the nutrients amounts listed on the top part of the label. And we can always go back. And then next is going to be the calories, and they provide a measure of how much energy you get from a serving of food, and it helps you manage weight loss. And they say about 40 calories is low, 40 is moderate, and 400 is a high calorie amount for food or drink. So the nutrients tell you what you're consuming in the food. And then something to really talk about is your drink calories. So I know right over here we have Rethink Your Drink. And so one of the main things that a lot of people don't think about is how many calories are in what you drink. And most people go, well, I drink like 2 or 3 Dr. Peppers. Well, a Dr. Pepper is 250 calories. So all of those calories add up per serving size. So your serving size, if it says 2, the calories is going to go 250. Times that by 2 if you eat the whole bag or you drink the whole drink. So that's your total amount of calories consumed. And so you might just want to rethink what you drink and what you eat and switch it out for healthier alternatives. Alright, and so the next thing that the USDA puts into action, which is really helpful for teaching little kids or even adults the right way to fill up their plate. And so the USDA has made the My Plate, and you can see right here, more than half of your plate is your fruits and vegetables. And so they say that you should have at least 2 or 2.5 cups of fruits and vegetables each day, each serving. So breakfast, lunch, dinner. And this is all based on a 2,000 calorie diet, or it might differ between if you have a health disadvantage or advantage. so you can kind of play with that. And then for your grains, you need 6 ounces each day. And then your dairy and your protein. And for dairy, they are saying to choose skim, fat-free, or 1% low-fat milk, which is healthier for you, or water, which is a 0-calorie, all-natural drink. And so this is a great alternative. And then your protein, they want you to eat at least 5.5 ounces a day. So this is always a good one, and it's all color-coded. And it does focus on the variety, amount, and the nutrition that's all in the food. It says to choose food less than saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars. And they also say to start with small changes, not just take a huge change, drop this, drop that all at once, because your body's not going to react very well. So start with, maybe I'll drink a half a pop today instead of a full pop, and just kind of start from there, and then work your way down to, maybe I won't have a pop today, maybe I won't have as much bread as what I normally do. And then they say support healthy eating for the ones around you. So when you start eating healthy, it's like a chain reaction right down the line. So when you start making healthy decisions, or you order something healthy at a restaurant, it just goes right down the line. And to always remember food safety when preparing food. So if you're preparing foods at home, or if you're going out to eat at the restaurant, just make sure that all of your meats are cooked how they should be. And if they're not, you can always change that. And then one of the most important things in your life is food. Can you believe it? It's food. Your choice of food affects your health today and in the future. One of the leading causes of death today in the United States is heart disease and cancer. Studies have shown that what is in your diet can play into your chances of cancer, as well as other factors such as smoking and drinking. So on another note, malnutrition, maybe you've heard of it. Everybody thinks that it's a deficiency of a nutrient, but it can also be like an exertion of a nutrient. So it can go vice versa. And that is one of the most dangerous conditions with nutrition. And malnutrition is important just because it makes you aware that you need to balance out what you eat, what you drink, and how you play or exercise. So in conclusion, I've explained the benefits of a healthy lifestyle and some of the downfalls of a not so healthy lifestyle. And so a lasting impression is nutrition plays a huge role in your life, whether you believe it or not. So start swapping foods for different ones, and start trying new recipes, whether that means cooking a chicken a different way instead of grilling it, bake it instead. Try new vegetables that you've never tried or you've never thought about trying, or maybe that you don't like. So just swapping in things that you may not think you like, but try it in a new recipe and see how that works out for you. And it always says, start small and dedicate yourself to a better, healthy lifestyle that will shape your future, because what you do now can benefit your future. And even if you are middle to the last range of your years of being here, you can always change what you do, because that can always prolong your life just a little bit further if you would like. So my resources is my nutrition book, which was really handy. MyPlate.gov, which has the MyPlate. You can go on it and read everything that you want. They have all sorts of resources, and they have a recipe book. The HHS.gov, which is a food safety government website. NutritionFacts.org, and FDA. And if all else fails, if you don't know what's in a certain food or how it can benefit you, you can always find a registered dietitian or nutritionist, and they'll be able to help you out.